Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Tori Lynn. Let's blossom today. Guys, it is Christmas week. Christmas is just a few freaking days away. I am so excited. I love Christmas. I'm so excited to give everyone their gifts. I can't wait. But I wanted to bring you guys a little gift that is this makeup look. This is a really fun gold eye and red holiday lip. I got my Don't Stop Believin' Santa Christmas sweatshirt. Got this from TJ Maxx a couple weeks ago, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been wearing it like non-stop. I had to tell myself to take it off and wash it a couple days ago because I have been wearing this sweater a lot. It's super cozy and super comfy, and it's just, I love it, I love it, I love it. Since Christmas is just a few days away, I wanted to bring you guys a look that you could wear in Christmas. I know I did a candy cane inspired makeup look a few weeks back, but that's not something that everyone's going to want to wear on Christmas. But this is something anybody could wear, anybody might want to wear on Christmas. So if you guys want to see what I used and how I got this makeup look, how I created it, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and let's just jump into the video. My brain is feeling scattered. Let's see, so I already did my moisturizer and all that good stuff, but I haven't done primer. So I'm going to use my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I used this primer actually in my last makeup video, I think it was. And I actually ended up going out that day and wearing a mask, and I did a really good job of keeping my makeup on under my mask. So I'm thinking that it's mattifying primers. And maybe it's because I'm an oily person and that's why I have such an issue with my foundations being wiped off from my mask so quickly. I put this on and did my makeup and all that good stuff, and then yeah, I think I went to work that day. I mean, of course I still had some rubbage and, you know, whatever, some transfer, but not near as bad as usual. So I'm gonna use another product that is supposed to be transfer proof, that it's also super long wearing, because I have places to go, and because it's a holiday, you want your makeup to last. You want it to look good for pictures. You want, if you're gonna be wearing a mask off and on throughout the day, because lots of reasons you want your makeup to last and you want it to look good. You want to wear a long wearing good looking foundation. I have chose to wear the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation. I wear the shade 10 CP, and I'm just going to apply that with this beauty sponge. I'm just going to buff this out on my skin real quick. I always like that foundation. I feel like it has a good coverage without being too overly crazy, but it dries down with a really nice finish. And now I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Porcelain Beige. This one will have a really great coverage. I'm going to bake using my Coty Translucent Airspun Powder. This is my tried and true setting powder. I know it's a shocker that I'm using it. I really want to try the Laura Mercier setting powder. I know it is not a new powder. I know everyone has tried it. I just have never tried it just because it's so pricey, and I don't know, the one time I've gone and bought an expensive setting powder, I bought the Anastasia one, and as much as it's a great setting powder and I like it, I can't, I don't know, I just have a hard time beating this one because this one's such a great price and it does just as good a job as any of the other ones. I don't know, I've never bought the Laura Mercier one. So comment down below if you've used it and if you think it's absolutely worth the money. I know a lot of people really like it, but let me know, do you think it's really truly worth the money, or should I just stick with my Coty and use my Coty every day like I already do? I'm gonna go ahead and use my e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in the shade Taupe, and I will be right back. So that my brows are done, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the eyes now. I'm going to start with my Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. And I'm going to start by taking the shade 24K. It's that really bright gold shade. And because this is a foil shadow, I'm going to use my finger. And I'm going to put that shade right on the lid. I'm even going to smoke it out a little bit with my finger. Like, I'm going to be not careless, but I'm not going to be super precise with it. I'm just going to make sure to really coat that lid nicely and just kind of work it all the way around, even up into that crease a little bit. All the way from inner corner to outer corner, from lash line up to that crease, and kind of up even into that crease. Now, because I don't want it to be too yellow gold, I'm going to take the shade called Moon Dust right over here, and I'm just going to use my finger as well, and I'm just going to add that right over top. I'm just going to add more of a champagne-y gold look to it. Yeah, so pretty. I love that. Now, I'm going to wipe my fingers off so I don't get that glitter shade everywhere. Now I'm going to go in with a nice cleaned off brush, and I'm going to go into the shade called Suede. It's this nice taupey gray shade, and I'm going to add just a little bit of depth kind of in the crease. Now I think I'm going to take a nice fluffy blending brush and just give everything a good little blend. I feel like in the viewfinder the gold looks a lot more yellow than it does in person, and I don't know why that is, but anyway, so we're gonna move on. I mean, we're gonna smoke out that lower lash line in the gold just to be festive and fun, because why not? So I'm gonna go and take just a denser brush. I know this shadow doesn't work super well with brushes, so I think I want to go ahead and finish off the skin, wipe away that fallout, and get that skin just finished up, and then come back and finish up the eyes. So I'm going to set my skin using my e.l.f. Sheer Tint Finishing Powder. Man, that case is dirty. And I use the shade Fairlight. Time to warm up the skin, so I'm just going to go in with my favorite bronzer. This is the Hoola bronzer from Benefit, and I'm going to chisel out a nice cheekbone, really warm up the skin. With all the matte products, our skin starts to look a little on the flat side. Also recently gotten back into really bronzing up that double chin. Don't know why I go through phases of that. Does anybody else go through phases with their makeup? I'm sure we all do, and right now I'm seriously in that phase of bronzing up that double chin. And then I'm also going to go ahead and contour my nose. I have changed up my nose contour routine recently thanks to an Instagram filter. I used to use the fluffy end of this brush and just do a nice soft contour down just the real edges of my nose, but now I take the skinnier edge of this brush and I bring it in a lot closer down my nose, and I make a lot harsher of a line, and I bring it in a lot tighter down the tip of the nose. And then up here is pretty typical, but that line is still a little bit harsher than it used to be. But you can see how much stronger that line is. Obviously I'm going to do some blending on it, but it used to be I just made a really soft line, almost like I do for bronzing the rest of my face. I kind of did that on my nose. Instead of doing like a real contour, I just kind of bronzed up the edges of my nose, and now I actually like really carve out my nose. I started doing this probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Actually, it was right or after Thanksgiving. I don't think they have that filter on Instagram anymore. Saw this filter on Instagram that like really gave you a super chiseled nose, and I loved how it looked. And so then I started kind of trying to do it on myself, and now I do it like every day that I do my makeup. Then I take that fluffier edge and I do blend out that line some, but it does still give me a lot stronger contour. I have never mastered the cream contour on the face or the nose. I don't know why I've never been able to master it. Probably because I've never really given it a real chance. I struggled with it a few times and I was like, nope, never mind, this isn't for me. So I've always just been a bronzer and powder contour kind of person. Yeah, I've really been into real strong nose contour the last few weeks. Now we'll take my highlight, and for highlight today, we're going to be using another Disney designer collection from ColourPop. This is the Horse and Carriage highlight. It's a really, really pretty highlight. Obviously it's a Cinderella, so it's a very white, light highlight. So I use this one with a smaller brush. This is a Me brush. I use this around my face. And then I take some down my nose. I used to never put highlight on my nose, but I have started doing that with this contour situation. So I make sure to put a little on the end of the nose, and then a little extra right at that between the brow, almost right at the start of the bridge. And then I usually just kind of a swoosh down the whole situation. And that's kind of what I've been doing. Now I know it's pretty strong. It's a lot for a lot of people. Most people probably would not be into this. They don't even know why I'm really into it, but I am. Now for blush, I'm going to take this single blush here. It's a very soft nude blush, and it's in the shade called Rosy Nude. And I'm just going to blush up my cheeks. And I'm going to go in with a pretty heavy hand because I like blush. I like a good amount of blush on my cheeks. And then I'm going to put just a little on the end of my nose because I like just a little bit of a rosy on my nose as well. I always hate looking at my eyes when I don't have any mascara or eyeliner on. I think it always just looks super crazy. I want to take a under eye brightening powder, just something I have been loving. This is a Mary Kay product. It is in the shade Pink Porcelain, and I like to take a chiseled brush. This one is from R&L. And I like to go right up under those eyes and brighten those eyes up. Of course, you don't have to. This is just something I have been doing. I'm going to pop in an inner corner highlight. So I'm going to take my Hot Buttered Rum palette, and I'm going to use the shade called Whipped Cream. It's the shimmery white shade. I have the John Legend Silver Bells song stuck in my head. It's not even my favorite Silver Bells. Actually, Silver Bells is like one of my all-time favorite Christmas songs, but I prefer the original Silver Bells. I don't really care for his Silver Bells remix very much, but it's stuck in my head. That would be probably because I've been listening to Christmas music like non-stop lately. I love Christmas music so much, and I cannot believe that it is Christmas week, you guys. Like, blows my mind that Christmas is this coming Friday, and I don't know how the heck we got here. Like, I don't know how Christmas is so freaking close. Christmas morning, I'm either going to be just posting a holiday get ready with me chit chat video, or I may do a live. I've never done a live before, so comment down below what you want me to do. If I get a good response on doing a live, then I might do a live. If not, then I'll just post a like chit chat get ready with me holiday edition, because Christmas is on a Friday and that's my regular posting schedule. So let me know what you guys want me to do. Since Christmas is this week, are you guys all done with your holiday shopping? So let's go ahead now and set our skin down. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. I think I'm going to go in and throw a wing on. Something about a wing gives me those holiday vibes. So I'm going to use my Maybelline Master Precise Liquid Liner. Since Christmas is at the end of this week, it is just a few days away. Is everybody done with their Christmas shopping? Is everyone ready for Christmas, or do you guys still have last minute things you guys need to get done? Let me know how prepared you are for Christmas. I am done. I finished all of my shopping last week or the week before now. Actually, it was last week. I went shopping with my aunt the week before and I thought I was done, and then I ended up having one more thing I needed to do. But then last week my husband and I went and took care of it and we got it officially finished up. Got it all wrapped, got everything taken care of. So now we're just sitting back and relaxing. That's not true. I am totally kidding. What am I saying? I guess that is true. I am done with my gift shopping. I do need to go do a little bit of grocery shopping though for Christmas. We're gonna do hot turkey sandwiches, and I'm in charge of bringing what we call Graham's potatoes. It's this recipe of potatoes that my grandma always makes and brings, but she taught me the recipe this year, and so now I am in charge of bringing them. So I gotta go to the store and get the stuff to make that. We're doing our salon party this coming Sunday, where we're doing our Secret Santa exchange and that stuff, and I'm in charge of bringing salsa. Everyone loves my salsa, which it's not my original recipe. I think my mom got it from a coworker of hers years and years ago. And so of course my mom made it, and then she passed the recipe on to me and whatever. And so anyways, everyone loves this salsa recipe, and so I'm in charge of bringing salsa. Little trick when you're doing eyeliner, if you get like a muddy spot, a smudgy spot, a bumpy spot, whatever, what I always do is I take a concealer brush. I like to take one that's not my regular brow concealer brush because I don't like to muddy that one up with other stuff. Ever happened, you guys? You're like, I know I have another brush here and you can't find it. So you just take a concealer brush with a little bit of concealer. You don't need very much concealer at all. And then you go right up along that line and clean up any of those smudgy issues or wherever that liner got crazy. And if it covers up your shadow too much, then all you have to do is take whatever shadow you laid down before, say with your finger, or if you used a brush with it, and lay it down just a little in that particular spot. Just like that. Anyways, so aside from the few grocery items I need, I am done with all my Christmas shopping. All my gifts, except for 2, have shown up. The one that I was supposed to send to my cousin has not shown up, and she knows that it didn't show up. And then one that is supposed to be here for my husband hasn't shown up, so I don't know what the deal with those are, other than I know the post office is just overwhelmed with packages and stuff, so I'm not too terribly worried about it. My cousin's birthday is next month, so I'll just send it with her birthday gift, and my husband will just get it when it gets here. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and throw on some mascara and some lashes. As far as my mascara goes, I'm just gonna use my NARS Climax mascara. I like to use this one when I'm using lashes because it's an older mascara for me. It's it's starting to get a little dry, and I don't need a ton of mascara, just enough to kind of coat it and get rid of any of that product, that shadow that's on my lashes. And then for falsies, my mother-in-law just bought these lashes. She bought them and then didn't realize how long they were. She was like, yeah, these, I didn't realize how long they were and they aren't gonna work for me. So this is from a brand called Lava Lashes Los Angeles. I don't know that I've ever heard of this brand before, but the lashes look really long and wispy and beautiful. They look really soft and pretty, so I think they would look gorgeous for this look. I do think I'm gonna need to trim them. It's a beautiful box that they came in. I hate getting lashes off these things. I always feel like I'm gonna ruin them by trying to get them off these dang plastic things. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim them and toss them on, and I will be right back. Those lashes are so pretty. They're like long, but they're really wispy. They're not overpowering like those one lashes, the Russian volume lashes. All right, let's do lips. So I'm thinking holiday red to go with this really pretty gold eye. I have 3 favorite reds, but I think I want to go with the matte, which would cancel out one of them. We're going to use this lip combo. This is the Jante Blue lip liner in the shade Brown Sugar. And then I'm going to use, this is from the Shane Dawson Conspiracy Collection. This is the Jeffree Star Liquid Velour Liquid Lip in the shade Are You Filming? Why, yes, I am, actually. But we're going to start with that lip liner. I like this lip liner with the red lip because it makes it just a hair darker. See how dark that is? It's gonna add a really pretty base to this lip color. The other matte red lip that I love that you don't need a lip liner for is the Fenty Beauty Stunna Lip Paint in the shade Uncensored. This one is like the perfect amount of cool and warm tones. You don't need a lip liner under it to kind of give you that little bit darker look to it. I think it's like the perfect red. The only thing about this one is it's not super transfer proof. Like this one dries down really well and you don't get a lot of transfer to it unless you're like getting crazy, if you know what I mean. This one, it doesn't dry down extremely well, so like you could wear it all day and you know, had it on for several hours and you go to wipe your mouth and you're gonna end up with streakage. And I have plans today and I'm going out to eat, and so that's why I decided not to wear this one, although it is absolutely beautiful. This one, like I said, it dries down a lot better, although I don't love the smell of this one. Something about, I don't know if all Jeffree Star's lips products are like this or if it's just the Shane Dawson ones, but they have like this weird minty smell to them that I don't really love. Kind of reminds me of this bowl of candy my grandma used to have at her house, like these mint lifesaver things. Ugh. See what I mean about how it makes that red just darker and like gives it that perfect dark red without being a vampy red. Like it's still a candy apple red. It's like the perfect Christmas red with that liner underneath it. If it didn't have that liner, I think it would be too bright. Like I think that would just be too bright. I don't know, I like how it looks with that liner underneath it. I feel like it just looks a little more Christmassy. Like, so you can see the difference in those two reds there. So this is the Shane Dawson Jeffree Star one. This is the Fenty Beauty one. And this is what I feel like the Shane Dawson Jeffree Star one looks like with that liner on. Like the perfect holiday red. But you don't get that transfer issue. Like that lip is dried down and don't really get any transfer off it, but that Fenty Beauty one, you would get transfer, and I just don't want to deal with that, especially with the mask situation and everything right now. Not worth it. Yeah, let's go ahead and take the hair down. I did curl my hair today, so why not? Get a little more of an idea of the festive party look. I've been loving the look of where they put the bobby pins. Like, I always loved to brush my hair behind my ear and tuck it on the side. But where they do like the fancy bobby pin thing behind the ear, I think is super cute. But anyways, I love how this look turned out. I think that gold eye with that red lip is like so perfect for the holidays. I think it would be a gorgeous Christmas day makeup look or Christmas party makeup look. It's not too heavy, it's not too glam, it's not too dark, but it's so perfect and festive. I love it. I am obsessed with this look. I don't know, I just feel so festive when I look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, yay, Christmas! I'm so excited. I love Christmas, you guys. And it matches my nails. Ah, I feel really festive right now. I almost forgot. Having that blue undertoned color in the red lipstick makes your teeth look more white. That is a little tip. So if you were to put this lipstick on, it would not make your teeth look as white as having something with the blue undertone. So adding that brown sugar lip liner, because it's a little darker and it has that blue undertone, or using the Fenty Beauty Uncensored liquid lip, because they have those blue undertones in it, make your teeth look whiter. So just remember that little tip when you're looking for the perfect holiday red lip. Something with blue undertones is a good way to go. But anyways, I am in love with this look. I love it, I love it, I love it. It's so pretty. Let me know what you guys think about this look down below. I hope you guys are just having a really good holiday season. I know things are weird, but hang in there, guys. We're getting to the end of 2020, although I don't know if 2021 will be any different or any better. Fingers crossed that it will be. I'm really hoping that things will be looking up. I'm sure it's going to be an interesting year no matter what. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Happy holidays, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Merry Christmas.